times!
Howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this, a day where my voice sounds different to me, deeper and darker, because nasty stuff woke up really, really wheezing hard. Fan is not on in the window. It's chill this morning, but we're supposed to hit into the 90s today, so welcome to September. My housemates are supposed to be here sometime this morning, and they're going to be spending a large portion of the day, they say, doing cleaning and boxing up their stuff. As you can see, I've done a lot of the boxing up except for a few things. I've been going through the closet there and throwing stuff out and boxing. I wanted to show some stuff off that I've got, but so thumbs up. Yay! So directly into this, because I gotta get stuff done. Some of the things I found, apparently I had a Nokia phone at one point, and I have no recollections. None. So, yay. Somebody had sent this cool little, it's covered in dust and some cobwebs, but this cool little origami paper thing some time ago when I had my post office box still open and available. It looked like a thread was hanging, but it was just my sleeve. That's the word. So that's cool and very, very well done. When I was younger, I did some minor origami stuff. I could make the paper cranes and the like, but I haven't done anything like that in ages. And with my issues now, that this hand is, I mean, even before this stuff became a big issue, this hand was little more than just a club with wiggly things at the end because of the severed nerve that I had. The nerves are growing back. It's a lot better, but with this happening, it's aggravated this. It's back to being just a club. So yay. I just don't have the manual dexterity. Thumbs up for that. Now, some of the books, though, I wanted to show off that I have and have been in storage, but some of them, a lot of the stuff I've been throwing out, because if it's just in the closet and never being used, why show it off? Why show it off? Why even keep it? One of them is a basic course in sign language. Now, I can't remember how to do a whole lot of stuff. Last night I was even trying to figure out, how to do who, what, why, where, when, and how, and all of that. I can only remember like who, and I can't even, what, where. I can't remember how to do when or why. I can't remember how to do why. I can't remember how to do how. But I used to, you can't really see it all that well, but it shows all the various signs and such for vocabulary, and they teach you more and such. I was never really, really good at it, but I could keep up conversations with slow conversations. I was the person that could barely converse and just barely make themselves, understood with sign, but at least I could. So that part's good. One of the things that I also wanted to show off, RPG-wise, I've showed this off on the bookcase before, years back. This is the very, very best DC Comics role-playing game system in the entire world. It is clunky and weird. I mean, it is a very, very bizarre system. It's like logarithmic, if I can remember if it's logarithmic is correct, but it's, if you have a score of 4 in a category, it is 10 times stronger than the person who has this, maybe not 10 times, but it's like a massive amount greater than the one below it. So if you have a score that's just 1 point higher than somebody else, you are massively stronger than that. I mean, you start off with human beings at 0, and you can go up to like 3 if you're just a normal human being, and you can't go up higher than that. Batman is the main stats here. Other stats can go higher, and there's other skills you can get. Batman skills are largely money and skills, but I have not come across a better way to just do DC heroes, DC characters. Thank you. any better. Now this one's ancient, but it is still, and it's broken. This particular book, the spine is damaged, but this is the best version of the best, just generic superhero role-playing champions. And this one is the with what edition? Like third or fourth. It's ancient, it's hardback, but this is the best one. You can make up anything with the champion system. Very, very good stuff. I enjoy role-playing in any capacity. I enjoy superhero stuff a lot. I wish I had the capacity and the money to still collect, but oh my god. I mean, they were like, in the mid-90s, they had reached $2.95 a book. I don't know what they are in 2023. So joy. Thumbs up for that. But that's some of the stuff that I've been finding up in my closet, where I've been throwing stuff out but keeping some of the others. So, yay. If I don't use it, why keep it? Yay, but I'm getting there. I've got 3 smaller tubs. 2 of them full. 1 of them I'm still working on just things that I want to keep with me that aren't like utilitarian stuff like clothing. So it's got like my 2 books, just 2 books. 2 of the small tubs, like I said, they're only about like, you know, this big hand-wise. Oh, use it or lose it, but that don't feel good. But and then they're like this deep, just as tall, just a little bit taller than a notebook. So a little bit taller than these shelves. And so I've filled up 2 of them with my RPG stuff, the solo RPG stuff, because I had 2 shelves. I'm filling up another one of the smaller ones with just stuff that I find and just want to keep with me. Everything else is going into this big other tub to go into storage. So thumbs up on that. I mean, a lot of the stuff that I was putting up on shelves, like I think I got to go through my stuff again because I want to keep some of the little statues that I had. I think I've got those in the tubs that are going away, but it's like, no, I want to keep some of those out. So, and I got my bags of stuffed animals. Yay! Lots and lots of discs still. Hokey smokes, lots of discs still. Thumbs up for that. I am just itching inside of my ear for some unknown reason. And my anatomy is such, everybody's anatomy is like this. If I push upward on here, all that does is squish my ear upward. If I squish upward like this on this side, it closes off my ear and I can't hear out of it. When I wake up in the morning, I frequently cannot hear because of the pressure on my ear has closed off stuff inside. Yay! Anatomy for the win. Our faces are formed up of 4 quadrants. It doesn't form like your face in one piece. You've got 1/4 of your face grows up and connects here, another 1/4 grows up here, another 1/4 comes up this way, and then the last part up here. Your face is not symmetrical. No, that drives me nuts. I like symmetry. Checking through my list here just to see what I have. Oh yeah! There's only so much I can do physically at a time. I'm doing pretty good, I think, but I need to get a storage unit. One of my housemates was saying, you know, if we got room in ours, but I want to have my own particular storage unit, so I have my stuff by myself. And I hate that. I don't know what it is. I moved my USB hub from one side to the other because the USB hub on the one side is actually very loose. And by moving it side to side, the connection goes. So I moved it over to this side, and it still does that. It's just got to be something with the laptop. And as long as it's only just USB stuff, that's fine, but it's got to be something going on with either hardware or software with this. That's the only issue I have with the laptop. So, now, what was I talking about before? I honestly can't remember. You know, but it's ADHD squirrel. And so, was it anything that was on my list? Was I was talking about Filmora? Because hopefully it was, because I'll start over again. I think it was yesterday, because I was so beat and I still had time because it was 9 o'clock at night. I recorded some Creativerse, and so I edited it and then just saved the project. Didn't want to actually do it because I was busy doing things, and what I had done before was record, edit, wait, set it to render overnight, upload the next morning, and then set it public when I wanted it to do that. So I tried to do that, set everything going, got the excuse me, got the video going, set it to rendering, went to bed, woke up, and it had died at the 57% mark. I couldn't do anything with the actual program itself. Clicking on the program to try and say, okay, cancel this, and it was like half of the thing just went away, half of it didn't. When I tried to close it through something else, it wouldn't shut because over here it was still crashing hard. So I got a cough. And that feeling ain't gonna go away until I hack hard. Oh joy. So I gotta re-render the video today after I do all this. Joy. But yeah, my housemates, I mentioned, my housemates are going to be here today. They're going to be doing a lot of work. They're going to be loud. They're going to be noisy. I'm going to be freaked out by it and stuff like that. Life is life. But yesterday I had to go watch. Yesterday I had to, and it only does it like when I'm recording. When I stop recording, it doesn't do that. It specifically only happens like when I'm recording, because when I'm not and I listen for it, it will do it periodically. This is when it does it the most. I'm not even doing anything with it, and this is when it happens. Other times of the day, nah. So, where was I? Well, my housemates are going to be here. They're going to be loud. I'm going to be freaked out about that. But life is life. I'm going to be doing what I can do to get things fixed up. And I'm going to be rendering the video and then uploading it again, or trying to re-render it. So we shall see. It's a nice video. Creativerse is a fun game. I've got other stuff that I still want to play. You know, one of the things that I had written, and I think I talked about it, but I'm not sure, is I've been playing the PC game. I might even have mentioned this. I've been playing the PC game version of Darkstone, but I want to play the PCX version as well, so we shall see. It's just my keyboard. I don't know why, just sitting here doing nothing when I'm recording with no way for the computer to know I'm recording, and yet this is when it happens. Again, I'm in here all day, except when I have to go walkies. That's what I was talking about. And it doesn't do this. Periodically it will if I have a USB stick plugged in. It will do it periodically, but it won't do it over and over and over. Anyway, had to go walkies to Walmart. Thought I might as well get it done during the morning time before it gets too hot, because it got hot yesterday. So I, after getting my vlogging done, headed up to Walmart, bought 2 of the smaller plastic tubs, and they're light. Again, carrying them is not a problem with weight. They're just, even the smaller ones, again, awkward. Because you have to put your hands on the lip, and if you have the opening against your body, if you're walking, which I have to do, against your body, that's still the entirety of the tub coming out to the sides, and that's still, no matter how light or small they are, that's still gravity pulling them down, which pulls your arms up and out. So you got to constantly fight to bring your arms down in a more natural position, and then they start doing that again. So carrying these things, even the smaller ones, is fun. But even the bigger ones, I mean, I have a big tub out there. It's like this wide, long. and it's wide, and it's got wheels on one end, and it's still light enough that I was walking, and even with this arm, I was able to just go whoop, lift up my hand, scratch my nose with it, and put my hand back down. It didn't even feel like I was carrying anything. So these things are light. It's just the awkwardness of it. Yay. But still, I got that. I got other stuff I gotta get. And the reason I've been buying this Halloween stuff, even though I'm moving here and don't have a good way to transport it, is they stopped selling Halloween stuff at the end of September, and they immediately in October start selling Christmas stuff. If I don't buy Halloween stuff right this month, I'm not gonna get any, and it's all awful cheap stuff. I mean, I got this one over at the local Safeway. I got this, I think, up at Walmart, and these are the only good two things that I have found. The rest of them are like, hey, you can get this carvable craft pumpkin, or here's a globe that puts scary pictures on your walls, but it's just a globe. It sprays them everywhere, so you've got scary pictures on your ceilings and walls, and that's not Halloween stuff. And we don't have any like a Spirit Halloween store here in Shelton, so it's like going to the dollar store and that. So what little there is, I gotta get, even though there's no good way to even ensure it will survive the trip. But not only do I have to put this stuff away, I need to get tubs to put my clothing into too. Some of the clothing I'm going to have to put into hopefully just short storage until I really know what's going on, but I got to put clothing in tubs so I can bring them with me. I can't just take the tubs just with RPG stuff and nothing else. I have no ideas. Because until I started recording, and I have been in here since 6:30 and this has been on, until I started recording, it didn't do that even once. I have been recording, it is doing it constantly. And of course, once I'm done, I'm gonna bet it's not gonna do that for 6-7 hours. The perversity of the inanimate tends towards the maximum. Which yesterday I was talking about, well, a lot of times now I've been talking about people from the past and, making a name for yourself. The author, Larry Niven, one of the phrases that he had was that the perversity of the inanimate tends towards the maximum. That was said a lot in his hard science fiction stories and was another very popular thing that was said. Now, that's not a new observation. That's just the way he put it into words. And yeah, the perversity of the inanimate tends towards the maximum. I have had cords that the cord would fall to the ground right in the doorway as I was shutting a door, and it would have just a little loop in the cord, and that little loop would fall, and it was a little spot no bigger than the end of a pencil eraser. Good size. Well, this is no bigger than the end of a pencil eraser. And the corner of the door is a point that's even smaller than that, like the tip of a pencil. And the cord fell with the tiny loop in the exact spot that point went into it, hooked, yanked, wouldn't shut the door, and pulled stuff down. It didn't slide along the cord and then hit the circle. No, it just went swing, hit the circle, and everything crashed. The perversity of the inanimate tends towards the maximum. I have a carpet underneath me here. If I try to move it purposefully, it is a struggle to get it to move. It is hard. It does not want to move. But if I'm lifting up my foot, where it just comes up off the carpet, The entire end of the carpet will sometimes flip up. And not just a little bit. I'm talking about 2 feet worth of carpet comes, whee, thump, and rolls upward. Because I lifted up my foot, and maybe a section of my shoe the size of a pencil eraser touched against the rim of the carpet. And whee! But if I tried to do that, I'd still be working on it right now. Because it would not do it. Thumbs up. The perversity of the inanimate tends towards the maximum. Yay. Now checking my time. Holy smokes. I don't have a list up here anymore, but thank you each and every one of my Patreon patrons. You are beautiful and awesome people helping me to be alive. Without your help, I'm pointing at something that doesn't exist. A board of patrons that aren't here right now. But without your help, I and my aging pet would be hosed like Christmas monkeys, especially during this exceptionally stressful time. Thank you so very, very much. It is appreciated. And thank you each and every person that has donated to my PayPal in the past or my GoFundMe, which I need to make an update for, and that would be good. This is not purposeful. I am not trying to do that to confuse anyone. I have no ideas why it is doing that. And again, when I stop recording, it's not going to do this all day, I betcha. Where was I? Oh my god. Anyway, oh yes, everybody was donated to my GoFundMe. I need to make an update. Thank you. I still need help, so here's hoping I can get that video done. And of course, I'm going to go through and thank everybody who has left a comment for me in the past 24 hours. There's never many anymore, but anything more than 0 is awesome. So let me call up my Chrome. We have Jesse Koskin and thumbs up. Good to see you in the comments. And here's the open. Jayy, oh boy. I sincerely hope I'm going to have a home and not be homeless. It is a huge problem that is getting extremely bad here in the U.S. Homelessness is growing. It is a massive problem. So, oh boy. Floramu, oh, weather. And I'm talking about here with murdered children and stuff. I don't like killing bugs. I don't like even seeing people getting hurt. Fictional violence is hysterical and funny, which is why I like to talk about murdering children. And I like to say things like, why I can see nothing wrong with murdering children. And, hey, if you've had a bad day, just blow off some steam. Murder a child. I can see no problems with murdering children. Because it is so not funny, I find it very funny. I have an odd sense of humor, but there you go. We have Archie from thumbs up and thank you. Made in Canada. We have forever chemicals right now that cover the planet in a great amount of them. Yeah, we have forever chemicals in all of us. And the bad part is they don't react to anything at all, except some of them are close enough to an enzyme or hormone or whatever in our bodies that it uses the forever chemical instead of the chemical it should be using. And that causes issues. Things break down and go bad in our bodies when we start using the forever chemicals instead of the chemicals that our bodies make. And those are never going to go away. Ever. Ever. In 1 billion years, when this planet is being baked by the sun, all of those forever chemicals that we made right now will still be there. Thumbs up. And we have Adonis Rivera, pronouns! Oh God, that guy. Thumbs up and thank you. Good to see you. And we have RJ Mitchell. Always good to see you in the comments, my friend. I hope your band is going well. And again, very good on that whole software working on and release thing. Definitely a thumbs up. There is Price McLeod. Greatly appreciated. Michael K17. Thumbs up, thank you much. Greatly appreciated. A commenter from Germany. And that is it. I don't know if I mentioned Tech NY Forever from yesterday. That was one that came in. I think Bang Bex 501. No, they said pause, and I remember that one. So I don't know how many people that was. I'm no longer really paying attention. I'm just stimming when I did that. So checking the time on my second monitor from my PlayStation, which I record these on. Oh boy, 25 minutes. I try to keep these now between 20 and 30. I used to struggle to fill 20. Now I can't shut my yap. Anyway though, I'm going to be putting stuff into buckets. I'm going to be rendering a video. Later tonight, if I feel the need to try and de-stress, which is why I'm recording the second videos now, I will be doing that. So, hopefully you can get done the things that you want to get done, and if not, don't beat yourself up. That never helps. Until we meet again, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is indeed a very, very, very good thing. I've been waving my arms in the air like I just don't care, and hokey smokes. Pain. Not feeling good. Better than some days, you know, so that's a plus. Now, turn this on so I can put my hand back in the high contrast position, except with the back, that box of garbage bags there. Anyway, holding my hand in an awkward position. You take care, and I will see you on the flip side.